We've always been told that humans are the smartest things on the planet because we build skyscrapers and write symphonies. But what if intelligence isn't about building things? What if it's about surviving in ways we can't even imagine? Today, we're looking at 10 animals that are arguably geniuses. Stick around for number 1. Lock into Tenllect. Number 10. The street-smart pigeon. Most people call them rats with wings, but pigeons are actually visual savants. In a famous study, they were trained to distinguish between paintings by Picasso and Monet. They didn't just recognize the pictures, they understood the style of the art. So, the next time one stares you down in the park, just know, it might be judging your outfit. Number 9. The empathic rat. Rats get a bad rap, but they are incredibly emotionally intelligent. Scientists found that a rat will actually ignore a pile of chocolate to help a friend who is trapped in a cage. They choose friendship over food. How many humans do you know who would pass up free chocolate to help someone out? Number 8. The gaming pig. Pigs are actually cleaner and smarter than most dogs. They can learn how to use a joystick to move a cursor on a screen to get a reward. They aren't just reacting to instincts. They are literally gaming the system to get what they want. Number 7. The sarcastic parrot. We all know parrots talk, but African greys actually think. There's a recorded instance of a parrot named Griffin who could identify which object was bigger or smaller, even if he'd never seen the items before. They aren't just echoing you, they're processing the world in 4K. Number 6. The engineer crow. Crows don't just use tools, they invent them. In Japan, crows have been seen placing hard-shelled nuts on the road so cars will run over them and crack them open. Then, they wait for the red light so they can safely walk out and grab the snack. That's not just instinct, that's traffic management. Number 5. The mourning elephant. Elephants have a temporal lobe, the part of the brain associated with memory, that is way more complex than ours. They don't just remember where water is, they remember people. They've been known to recognize a friendly human they haven't seen in over 20 years. That's a level of social memory most of us wish we had. Number 4. The GPS bee. Imagine having a brain the size of a grain of sand but being able to calculate the mathematical vector of the sun to tell your friends where the best flowers are. Bees perform a waggle dance that is essentially a living GPS coordinate. They are tiny navigators performing complex calculus while flying. Number 3. The naming dolphin. Dolphins don't just squeak. They have signature whistles which act exactly like names. When a dolphin wants to find its mother or a friend in the vast ocean, it calls out that specific individual's name whistle. They are basically running a social media network underwater. Number 2. The 9-brained octopus. The octopus is basically an alien living on Earth. 2/3 of its brain is actually in its arms. This means each arm can think for itself while the main brain does something else. They've been caught climbing out of their tanks in aquariums, sneaking into other tanks to eat fish, and then climbing back into their own tank before the morning shift starts. Number 1. The cultural orca. Our number 1 spot goes to the orca. These aren't just killer whales, they are students of history. Different pods of orcas have different cultures. One group might only eat salmon while another only eats sharks, and they pass these recipes and hunting techniques down through generations. They even have different accents depending on where they live. They aren't just animals, they're a civilization. It makes you wonder, if these animals are this smart, what else are they keeping from us? Which of these non-human geniuses would you want as a lab partner? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe to Tenllect for more.